It's G Sifu here. Welcome back to the show. Today we're going to talk about Taoist Magick view on the eclipse, especially the solar eclipse, where like the sun is here and then the moon in the middle blocking the sun from the planet right here. Okay, well, let's take a look at what it actually means to us. First of all, you do not have enough knowledge to understand the whole thing. So I have to give you the puzzle pieces first. Okay? So let's talk about this thing, about your own system, right? Everyone has this system, no matter you are Christian, Buddhism, Taoism, anything. As long as you're a human being, right? You go by this system. So you have your local body right here. Okay, local body. You have your like physical body, and overlapping this local body, you have the soul layer and also your energy body. So there are three local body in one. Imagine this is like a graphic program like Photoshop, different layers, right? Okay, so layer one, layer two. Okay. So these are the local body, right? Now, I want you to just imagine yourself going out there, fly up the sky, and all the way up, like how people send something to space, right? With like a weather balloon. So you're like that, flying all the way up, okay? And you're now in that space where everything is black. And then you look down, wow, there's like our world, like the cloud and everything, right? Okay, so go up a little bit more. That is the area, okay, where your what we call your ghost altar or spiritual altar is. The altar is not like this, the altar. Okay, what we mean exactly is the place where it's like for you to communicate with your own pre-heaven side. So you can also call this your soul's home base. Okay, it's kind of like your satellite. Okay, it's in the middle between here and your source of life force. So this place here, okay, everyone has a piece of land right here. Okay, this piece of land belongs to you, and your soul always travel to here when you sleep. Okay, so this right here, okay, you cannot see it with your naked eyes. You have to go into what we call the dimension 6, right? So that's your soul layer. Okay, so disable the physical layer, you see the soul layer is a totally different world right there. Okay, it's totally different, but it's fine. You just have to understand this here at this zone is where your ghost altar is. Okay, that's also a part of you, just like your organs. Now, I want you to now go back into your physical layer, and then we travel all the way up to the sun. Now we're like in front of the sun. Okay, we didn't melt, but we're just in front of it. Now, disable your physical layer and the soul layer, and now we're in layer 1. We also call dimension 1. Here, what you will see at this spot is not the sun anymore. Okay? It's not the sun. It's a swirling place with like a lot of planet-looking thing. And one of them is yours. This is your Yun Sun. Yun Sun is your spiritual planetary body. Okay? The whole thing around the place with tons of Yun Sun swirling around, the whole place like that is called the Yun Sun Gong, Yun Sun Palace, which is like a place where everyone's spiritual planetary body is there. Okay? You cannot use any spacecraft to arrive here and look at it because it's not a physical thing. Okay? Now you understand that like the three layer, the three distant, okay? From the very, very, very top where the sun is, right here, you have your spiritual planet, okay? Now going halfway down here is your soul home base, the ghost altar. Down here in this world that you're in now, okay, this is your local body. Now, what happened when the solar eclipse thing is going on? Okay, the sun, the moon, and the world. This is like a metaphor. A metaphor. Okay, so what happened? Right now, okay, the Yun Sun, your spiritual planetary body, the source of your life is right here, where the sun is. It's beaming its stuff down to you. Your ghost altar takes it and bounces it down to you, and you have the life potentials. So when the moon is blocking the sun, what does it mean? Like it's completely blocking the sun. So your life force cannot directly shine on here. You're like getting a sudden like a Wi-Fi connection cut. Right? Your source suddenly cannot look at you and beam its power on you. So for that moment, you are not going to receive any potentials from your Yun Sun for a bit. But it's fine. Because why? The solar eclipse is not going to be like lasting for the whole day. It's just a short period of time. Okay? So for that short period of time, people who see the solar eclipse, you're kind of like getting a bad signal from your own spiritual planetary body. So what does it do? Like, okay, you will suddenly be not having as much support from your life potential. So it is not a good time to do something important, such as like a business talk, making a big decision and things like that, because you're not getting your best potential. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing scary. Nothing like there's no demon coming out and things like that. Okay? Nothing scary. How does it affect the magic? Well, in magic, okay, the sun and the moon and everything is all a metaphor. Okay? And anyone who practices magic should understand this. You do not ever rely on a source that is super far away from you all the time. We cultivate these powers into something local, such as our altar. Okay? So when we lost or have like bad connection with the source that is far away, our local will take care of that. It's kind of like saying like a power outage, right? If there's like a power outage, so we cannot get the power from far away from the power plant. But there's like a local power bank or power station that power up everything for the meantime, just like our backup power. So no one should be worried about these solar eclipses. Even you like practice magic or not practice magic, it's not going to be such a big deal to you. So don't have to worry about these kind of things. It doesn't really matter that much. Anyone making a huge deal of this is because they don't understand, and it's like, oh my God, something like super rare is happening, and then they kind of make a big deal out of it, right? But it's just part of nature. Don't worry so much about it, especially about magic. It doesn't affect any magic. Okay? All the magic stays strong because we cultivate the power into something local and into ourselves. For that short period of time, nothing's really going to happen. Don't worry. Okay? We'll see you in the next one.